It's time to come home and elect Donald Trump as the next president of the United States. It's time to come home and re-elect Speaker Paul Ryan and a strong Republican majority in the House of Representatives. It's time to come home and re-elect Senator Ron Johnson to a Republican majority.
Vice presidential nominee Mike Pence making his case in Wisconsin for his running mate, Mr. Donald Trump. House Speaker Paul Ryan and Senator Ron Johnson there as well.
So, will his push make a difference in the Badger State for both Donald Trump and Senator Johnson?
Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson, who I can find, he's wearing a sweatshirt right now in a diner.
I wonder what state he represents.
Wisconsin.
All right.
Good morning, guys.
Senator Johnson, great to have you. Thank you very much. You know, I bet the Wisconsin television stations would love to thank you and your opponent, because your opponent is spending a lot of money along with outside groups to try to pry you out of your seat, right?
He sure has, and again, it just shows, part of his hypocrisy. Mr. Campaign Finance Reform, sets up 3 PACs, raises about $10 million to set up a money-making machine, and then transfers that money-making machine to his campaign, raises $14 million, more than $11 million of that outside the state, violating his pledge from 1992. So I think that Senator Feingold's been unmasked. I was up at Lambeau Field about 5 hours working the tailgate crowd. People realize he's a phony, he's a hypocrite, he's lying about me. And I think we feel really good about this election, both for Donald Trump and myself.
Senator, you guys couldn't be more different, the conservative against the ultimate liberal. But I also knew when this election season really started, you were about 14 points down. And it looked like Russ Feingold was one of those automatic, the Republican going to lose that seat. What happened in Wisconsin that allowed you to close the gap?
Well, I've been telling the truth. As Senator Feingold, who's a 34-year career politician, has hardly anything good to show for it, a lot of bad stuff. So his campaign has just been relentlessly negative, false, full of lies, distortions, class warfare. And let's face it, there's a lot of corruption on their side of the aisle. Hillary Clinton, he's got his own email scandal. So, bottom line is Wisconsinites, I think Americans are looking for real change. They realize career politicians like Senator Feingold, Hillary Clinton, they made this mess. They built this swamp. Nobody's going to look at them to actually fixing it. We really need some real change agents. That's certainly me. That's certainly Donald Trump.
Senator, we saw your numbers go up when Donald Trump's numbers went up. Do you credit him for your success?
Listen, we've been running our own campaign. I've just been telling the truth. I've been, laying out ads that are very positive, talking about how we've reunited families with their adopted children from the Congo. My Joseph project, which is connecting inner-city unemployed with good job opportunities, transforming their life. So we've been telling the truth about myself, but also telling the truth about Senator Feingold in his own words. How he said, people are pretending Obamacare is bad. No. People are really being harmed as rates have doubled and tripled. He told those lies about Obamacare, and I believe Wisconsinites going to hold him accountable for those lies.
Senator, you made your money in big business, and as you do not have to work again. You tell me on radio, you just want one more term. Why do you want to be why do you want to go through this? You've been for the last year and a half away from your family. You're up early in the morning again, pushing for this. What about the first 6 years makes you want another 6?
Well, first of all, I made my money the hard way selling plastic. Here's a sample of my plastic, a couple cents a pound in a family manufacturing business. But, the reason I'm doing this, Brian, is because I was panicked for our country. I'm even more concerned after 8 years of President Obama. We're not addressing the debt and deficit. We need to save Social Security and Medicare. I want to go back one more term. I want to solve these problems. I'm not wanting to be a U.S. Senator. I want to solve these problems.
All right. Ron Johnson, who would like to turn Wisconsin red, the color of that sweatshirt right there. Thank you very much for joining us today from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin.
Thank you so much, Senator. Great to see you. We wish you all the best.
You too. Good luck.